I'm gonna guess that's me. Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Odin. I'm going to play Zen. I typically play Dahlia, or I DM for the One Piece Endless Horizon game here on the channel. I also do some, not PR stuff, but like I handle a lot of background stuff that a lot of people don't see. And yeah, going over to our resident tiefling.
Real quick, Kit. AJ says you're muted. I am in this campaign playing Mina, the Tiefling Cleric, and on Saturdays I usually play Palais, the Tiefling Pugilist. I have a common theme now. I'm realizing I have a type. And on Mondays I will be playing Kenshi, the human, because there's no Tiefling option in One Piece. The human vagabond. He's a walking bomb now.
Oh, and I guess it's going to me. So
Speaking of the bomb.
yeah, I'm the bomb.com, not really, but yeah, I'm new around here. I'm gonna be playing Alistair, and he is a changeling hexblade warlock, and I don't really have much else to say about what I've done here because this is the one game I've started in. So nice to meet everybody, and I'm excited for this campaign. So.
Hello everyone. I'll be playing Mobius. This is also my first game with these people, but I know Kat and a lot of the other guys from different games that we play together, so I'm really excited for this campaign. I will be playing Mobius, who is a rune knight with a pretty rough past as a soldier, so it'll be interesting.
Hello, my name is Bengor. I'll be playing a Leonin Pugilist for this campaign. This will be the second game I've joined them for. Unfortunately, I had to drop out of their other one, but I'm looking forward to this one. Hope it's a lot of fun. Ready to punch some shit.
Right. Before we get on to our recap, I'm going to redo my intro because I was muted for that. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter this time. Can you tell it's been like, I don't know, a year since I've streamed a game? You are joining us for the first aired episode of Tides of the Fallen Kingdom. You are here at the very start of a brand new campaign. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. And if you're new to the channel, take a look around. Go check out some of our other games. Our break screen will also have some information about those games. We go live every Saturday, every other Monday, and now every Tuesday with different campaigns. So yeah, let's get into it. Zan, I believe you have a recap of our session 0, which was not aired because it was well, Zan will tell you.
Yeah. All right. Let me see. All right. So, in session 0, we started with most of the group on their way to the city of Pekka. With not much to do on the ship during the stormy journey, Alistair, the warlock, was able to get Fangor the pugilist and Mobius the rune knight to play a game of cards to get to know one another while on the trip. After quickly commandeering a table and getting the sailor to play as the house, they're able to get started getting to know each other. Alistair and Fangor expressing their need to leave their original homes due to less than kind people, and Mobius stating that he left home for a change of scenery and wanting to create new memories. After losing a few games to the house, but not losing their coin, they arrived at the city of Pekka, a war-torn and battered city soaked to the core from the storm with the pungent smell of raw fish waning in the air. The group quickly decided to find themselves a local tavern as they get out of the rain, and find shelter for the night at a small place called the Silver Shell Inn. A rundown inn that had some resemblance of once being a very lively and popular place, meeting a giant man named Dorian, who was the barkeeper. The group, after meeting them and getting some meals ordered, acquired about any jobs that might be available in the city. Dorian telling them that while times are tough and most people are looking for jobs, he had heard about one by a woman he had referred to as Old Marla, a woman who has been asking for people to investigate the issues they have been having with the fish recently. As the group received their meals and started eating, they overheard another group of people walking into the inn. First being a large turtle man who was currently having a conversation with a tallish human man about trying to give the human a job. After declining the offer, the group offered the human man named Zen the opportunity to assist them with their lead with old Marla, believing that one or more hands available, the better. Zen and Dorian hinted that this was not the first time old Marla had asked for help, but they've always were able to pay for the jobs that they requested. Seeing as the group was looking for muscle, Zen then approached the red tiefling woman at the bar named Mina. Mina, being practically armed to the teeth, was invited along with the group on the quest. Mina accepted, and with that, the group asked questions of the two natives for a while to get to better understanding the city they were in now. After a while, the group decided to split up and meet back up the next day to handle the job for old Marla.
Excellent. Take your one reroll for this session. Delkus, you've got the next recap.
Yeah, I gotta take notes.
Yeah.
So we are starting off. Start off in the tavern. Those of you that stayed at the, and do I got somebody who wants to go first, or am I gonna have to pull a page out of AJ's book and roll a dice to see who goes first?
Did AJ send you the one that really likes me?
No, I'm gonna use one and always this one dice, and we'll find out if it has favoritism as well.
Ooh, I hope so. Can we roll it?
Are we rolling for doing character descriptions or what's going on?
For who starts us, who gets us into the scene.
Okay.
Oh boy.
AJ, no. AJ just rolled his 3 times. It rolled 3 times in a row.
It's a 2.
Ah!
All right, Mina, start us off.
Why am I cursed to only have initiative when it comes to roleplay?
It is early morning
funny.
at the inn.
Okay. In this case, I think Mina would be downstairs, kind of near the fireplace, having probably finished a bit of breakfast. She's used to getting up early enough. In this regard, she just has her spear kind of on her lap. She's kind of like sat on a chair, trying to keep warm. She is giving a small prayer to Odysseus before the rest of the group seemingly will wake up and probably come get breakfast themselves here. Unless they're already down here.
Would anybody else be awake?
Mobius would be awake. He would be downstairs as well, but not near the fire. He'd be off by himself in the corner. He would be in full armor, helmet, greatsword on his back. And he approaches Dorian.
Well, you're an early riser, aren't you?
Old habits are hard to break. I got a question for you, Mr. Dorian.
Sure.
Since I just arrived yesterday with the group, I was wondering if you've seen a young female with black and silver hair, and she's a ranger. I was wondering if you've seen her come through here.
Well, now that you mention it, I did see a lady come through. Look about like what you're talking about. I'd say maybe 4 days ago.
Do you by chance know if she's still in town?
Haven't a clue. She came in for a meal and a drink, stayed one night, and I haven't seen her since.
Kat, I have a question real quick.
Sure.
Considering Mina came in by caravan through the roads, would I be able to roll something to see if maybe I had seen her passing away out of the city when I was coming in?
Let's go with,
I'm assuming this conversation isn't like in whispers right now, so.
No, considering it's just you three in the tavern, it'd be easily heard unless Mobius was trying to be quiet about it.
No.
Okay. Let's go with a. Let's just do history.
Okay. Since I'm mid-prayer, I'll use guidance anyways on this, if that's all right. Oh, that's... I guess I'll just roll it separately real quick, unless I can try to cast it on myself real quick.
It gives you
Okay,
too much
it's
trouble.
it's
Just
separate. Yeah, it's just a D4. I can roll it with that.
Yeah.
So you said history, right?
Mhm.
Okay. And then D4. Probably not going to help. It's 7.
no, you were too busy chatting it up with the other people in the caravan.
Yep. Then I don't say anything.
Well, I appreciate it, Dorian. It's a friend, so hopefully I'll run into her.
Yeah, I mean, is she from the area?
No, she came from same place I did.
Oh, well. Hopefully somebody warned her about not wandering past the city walls alone.
She's resourceful, so if she did, she's either neck deep in trouble or living the dream.
Sounds like a fine lady. Well, I hope you find her.
Appreciate it. So after the conversation, Decimus would return to his table. Mobius.
I'd probably be walking down around this time.
Yep.
All right.
I'll finish
Just-
my morning standard prayers and I'll wave over to Zin. Or not Zin. Alistair. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd just be walking down, looks pretty bleary in the morning, not exactly very bright-eyed right now, but he'll wave back and decide to just go take a seat at the table next to Mina.
Morning, Alistair. Sleep well?
Yes. Well, it's definitely an improvement over the boat, I suppose, but it's a little hard after getting used to the rocking motion of a boat to get used to that again.
Oh, still have your sea legs?
Yes, it takes. I found that it usually takes like a little bit to adjust back and forth.
Oh, really? Huh. I've never been on a boat, actually. At least not for any long period of time.
Really?
I've been on some fishing boats, yeah.
Yes, that's not long enough to, get used to that sort of thing.
Oh, yeah, no, it's only been for like an afternoon or so. Usually small things, so you don't sleep in them either.
Yes, on a boat, usually you end up sleeping in like a hammock. I guess it depends on the status of the boat you're on, but
Well, it probably feels good to have a bed then.
well, it feels good, but just still odd to not be like waving back and forth all the time.
Say, you should get some breakfast in you. We got a job.
You have a good point. Why don't I'll just go order something. And yeah, I'll just stand up, head up to the bar, and just basically order whatever the breakfast is they have. Nothing special.
As you go to the bar, you all hear a bell ring. You see Zen walk into the door.
Give a little tip of my hat.
Morning, Zen.
Early. Hi, Mina. I got
Ever a ray of
pastries.
sunshine.
You're the
Ooh.
best.
Here
I'll
you
leave the
guys
bar and I'm
go.
going over for pastries. That's for damn sure.
I already ate breakfast, but second breakfast.
That's fair. All right, here. He'll hand you each a pastry.
Ooh,
They're
Mobius, treats.
Strawberry
What kind
filled.
of pastry? Ooh.
Yeah, my sisters were baking last night. I thought I'd take some over since we're all gonna be going to Old Marla's. Hey, Dorian, how you doing?
Morning, Zen. Don't normally see you this time of morning.
I don't like this time of morning.
Glad to see you so, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to go help old Marla.
Yeah. I swear to God, this is just a bunch of, like, birds in her attic again.
Shadow rats.
Yeah, you'll have to tell me
Shadow
what you
rat.
end up finding. She's, pretty distraught over this one, so maybe it'll be interesting this time.
If it's easy, it's free money.
I mean, yeah, technically.
Hard to turn that down.
True. Money
So it'd
speaks.
probably be about this time when they'd start hearing the heavy paws clatter on the floor.
Jesus
It sounds
Christ.
like he's stumbling a little bit. He starts to come down the stairs, and his mane is just destroyed right now.
Morning,
Lets out a
Vanguard.
big ol' yawn and just starts slowly making his way down the stairs.
You know, I was
On all
wondering if that
fours.
would be a problem for them.
What? Everyone has a bedhead,
Well, yes,
except
I
for me.
guess I.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen cats sleep before. They don't usually get bad bedhead, but I mean, I suppose it.
Well, that's not a cat. That's a people.
Well, I know, but it's similar concept. But you know.
A lion people.
Mm-hmm. A very large lion people.
Okay, I guess I haven't seen a lion before, but.
I don't get bed hair either.
Morning, everybody.
Morning, Fangor.
Look at the barkeep. Steak, raw, please.
Fish okay?
I was gonna say, we don't typically have steak here in the city, May.
Yeah, I guess fish is fine.
You want that raw, or?
Yeah, you can cook that. It tastes better.
I recommend the steamed
All right,
fish.
then.
Yeah, I think around here, if you want meat like that, you're probably gonna have to go out and find it yourself,
Yeah, and I don't recommend doing that.
or going to some really bougie place.
You mean I'm gonna go without beef for a long time?
Look, May, the local delicacy here is the peck and salt cod and the baked crab rolls.
You know-
Actual
Christ.
meat is hard to come by because if you go out into the wilderness, you're likely to get eaten.
And I'm assuming there's not good places to farm cattle or anything.
I mean, we had better. We're the only ones in the bar, right? Like, there's no soldiers in here, right? Like last night.
No, but Zen, you would know that some of the bigger cities do have like cattle farm. More not cows, but oh my god, the name is slipping my mind right
Yeah.
now.
Ox.
And yaks. Becca used to have cattle farms and farms just outside of the city. They no longer do.
The big furry cows.
Yeah, we the city no longer has those ever since it's taken over.
Oh.
If we were gonna travel like to Lobos, yeah, they still have cattle farms and lots of oxen and stuff like
they
that.
did.
But
Absolute fields of them.
most any like rare meat that comes in the city is pretty quickly hacked. He puts in quotations and taken by the guards. He puts in quotations again.
He means it was stolen.
Dorian comes out to bring Fangor his fish, and he just kind of mumbles. I bet the guys up at the fort got some stashed away somewhere.
I mean, I have no doubt that Captain Urban Creeves has a steak quite often, so...
I'm sure he eats finer than most. But you didn't hear that from me, and he sort of just holds his hands up and walks
Or
away.
me.
So, the people there, they're what is it? They're Ebian, right? That's who controls the town at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I could go talk to them at some point. Maybe I'll see if I can get a stake. I definitely could use one after being on that boat
I-
for so long.
Wouldn't recommend it.
You're gonna try to
Oh.
one-man army their garrison? You're
Oh,
so
no,
brave,
not one-
Alistair.
Not a one-man army. See,
Oh.
some people here, me, I'm a bit of a big name, I suppose, where I come from, so...
I mean, your name is kind of long, yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, I only said a part of it, but
Are you noble?
a little bit.
With that accent, I believe him.
Wait, what's a
Okay.
noble doing here? About to go round for money from old Marla.
A bit of an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Are you like a runaway prince come to prove yourself?
No, I'm a duke.
A runaway duke come to prove yourself?
No.
Oh. Then why are you here?
Why not, like I said? See, for the most part, I suppose, am around because I wanted to let my son learn how to run the town well, once I'm
You have
gone.
a kid?
Well, yes, of course. What noble doesn't have an heir?
How old are you?
I kind of stopped counting past 35. Maybe little under 40?
At 35, then his kid's probably at least of age.
Yes, exactly. I wanted them to learn how to run it while I wasn't there,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted a bit of adventure. So why not? And besides, this is our territory. It should be good for me.
Don't take this the wrong way. Is this some sort of midlife crisis?
Ooh.
No judgment if it is. I can understand that to a point. My dad went out and bought a whole new Ford a couple years ago, and he's just hit midlife.
I guess we'll say this. There are many, many opportunities in recently conquered areas. Many places for growth, perhaps.
Okay, so what
Maybe
are you
that's
growing?
part of it.
What are you growing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, renown, territory, many things. I
Ooh,
just have to see what's here.
Do
Oh,
you
you're
want
gonna
to?
try to conquer even more things?
You're trying to become Duke of Pekka?
I'm not particularly, what's a good way to put it? I'm not too terribly interested in finding new territory, but the stuff that's been claimed, I might as well see how it could be better managed, I suppose.
I mean, it does seem like this place could be better managed. I mean, they've had 7 years or so to rebuild. It doesn't seem like they've really been doing a whole lot of that.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, it's been 7 years.
Give or take. I don't really remember exactly.
No, I'm saying it's kept well maintained here at the docks. And that's only for trade and shipment.
Well,
It does seem rather poorly managed.
Yeah. Thing is, I don't think people at Pekka would really give a shit if we were taken over or we were treated better.
That's a fair point. I mean,
Excuse
from
me,
what you said, they used to have cattle and everything here, but...
I don't mean to interrupt, but don't we have a job to go do?
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you have a good point.
Yeah.
Are you done with your fish already?
I had fish. Oh yes, that's right. Yes, I'm done.
I just imagine Fangor just gobbled it immediately.
Or half of it's still hanging from their mouth and they forgot about it.
He's got one of those comical fish skeletons that he just pulls out of his teeth. Yep.
Right.
Done.
Well, Mobius, you ready?
Waiting on you all.
All right. Well, follow me. I'll take us to Marla. You guys got any questions on the way? I guess I could try answering them for y'all.
Oh yeah. So how? What's this Marla personnel like?
Oh, yes, I was curious.
GM,
like
what is
that's-
Marla like?
That's a good question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
You know Marla as pretty cranky old lady. She still works, but some people wonder how with her age. She generally puts on a pretty grumpy front, although she does have some good days where she's very sweet. Kind of flip-flops. Sometimes she will bring meals and baked goods into work, and other times she's cursing and spitting at the feet of the people that she works with.
Sounds a bit like crazy cat lady energy.
A little bit.
All right. Well,
Hmm.
Marla is a unique individual. She, let's just hope it's one of her good days. Because she's either going to be very kind to us and give us treats, or she's going to spit on the ground we walk.
Well, hopefully she'll be in a good mood if she's giving us a job, because that's what's worked for her.
True. I also tried to save her one strawberry pastry. Hopefully she'll be happier.
Ooh, that's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, peace offerings are quite effective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I had access to a kitchen, I would have made some more.
He does like cats. Fangor, do you want to be the face of this with me? You got a feline grace to yourself.
Fine, but I won't purr.
I'd be very shocked if you did.
Me too.
All right,
If she pets you, she might expect it.
that's true.
I bite.
Do not bite her.
Get 2 pets max.
Everyone gets 2.
All right, so Zen leads you out of the tavern, and you hit the small city area just outside of the docks, and it's sprinkling, but it's not raining near like it was yesterday. But there is still overcast and clouds. And Zen, you lead them back out onto the docks. Old Marla works as a fisherman out on the docks.
They will have to go by the salt ward to get to her. So you'll find a lot of warehouses, fish markets, taverns, sailors all around here. Don't haggle with some of the people here. They take offense to it. Others love it. I could point out to who. I think Marla's house is right over there. Hopefully she's home.
It'll be her place of work.
Oh. Alright. She works here.
So you guys approach a small stall with a slightly hunched over, she's maybe about 5'2", older woman. Her hair is mostly gray, bits of white coming through, wrinkles kind of nearly hanging from her face. She looks up and she goes, "Zen, haven't seen you in a while, darling.
Marla, how are you?
I hope you're coming to buy some fish."
I can do you one better. First, before we get to that, would you like a pastry?
Oh,
Sister made them.
oh, your sister made them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't say no to that, can I?
I hope not. Anyways, we're actually here. We heard you are having some more issues with something, and I've helped you out in the past before, and these gentlemen here were and lady were looking for a job, and we all thought we'd come by and see what you're needing.
So, as she immediately starts to dive into this pastry, she looks up after taking a bite, crumbs just kind of falling down. Yeah. So, I've been hearing some weird noises in the basement, and your sisters are getting so much better at this. Excuse me. And I could swear, she kind of leans in, I've been hearing whispers. Like, I mean, I know I've got a rickety old cottage, but every time the wind blows, there's just this whisper that runs through that. I haven't been able to sleep there. I've been having to sleep here, and let me tell you, that is... Ugh.
I mean, just the fish market, yeah, I can imagine.
I have a quick question.
Hmm.
Is there like any trees or anything, branches, something around like the outside of the house at all?
Are you asking her, or...
No, I'm like asking you, like, because I'm kind of
We're
looking
outside
around
of
as
her
we're talking to her.
workplace, not her house right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's talking about her house. Okay.
Yeah,
that
we're
Yeah.
at a fish market right now. Her
Okay.
house is not like right behind her, I think.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I will ask that then. Well, are there any perhaps trees or thin objects around your home?
Well, yeah, I got a bunch of trees. I kind of live a little ways out. I'm still inside the wall, of course. You can't be stupid if you go outside the wall, but a little ways away from the city. Got myself a nice little cottage out there with some farms, which I haven't been able to tend to because those skittering noises I hear are just driving me crazy. And dust everywhere. It does 3 times a day, and there's still more dust.
That's odd.
Hmm.
You
Could
could
be a dirty ghost.
I mean, you guys good to look into this? I mean, you guys said you were looking for do the job.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
you've come to help me with this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Hi.
Well,
Sorry if you didn't see me. I was hidden behind these two, like the two giants in front of me.
They are large.
oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Hi, I'm Mina.
Was a lovely young lady like yourself wearing all that armor and carrying all those weapons.
Ooh, so I can fight people.
Not something a lady should do, but I suppose.
well, you can never be too well defended out here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, but
He'll lean in and he goes, Janba, my second oldest sister, the one who goes into boxing. Imagine her, but in the small one, like right here.
Okay. Well, to have grown up in your time, that's all I've got to say about that. Well, if you're gonna help, I suppose you should follow along. I don't think I'm gonna be getting much business today. Cheapwads never want to buy anything. And she'll
I'll
kind
buy
of...
a fish later.
Oh, I appreciate it. Although it's kind of backwards if you're using the money that I'm gonna pay you if you fix my problem for me.
We'll think of it as saving money for the problem that I am helping you with.
Fair enough. Well, chop, let's get going. She puts a little closed sign at the edge of her stall, walks out from around it, and starts shuffling along. She moves relatively quick for a woman of her age, but it is very much like a quick shuffle.
Quick, everyone, power walk to the
Okay.
adventure.
We're getting our windbreakers on, bro. We're power walking out here.
Got to strut to the fuck.
Here we go.
And she takes you around the edge of the docks. There's another small gate that kind of takes you back into town for a brief moment. You follow along the wall for a bit, and you see where the town, the tall buildings of the town kind of break off into a bit of what looks like used to be the farmland. is mostly desolate fallow fields and various trails leading in different directions, and she takes you down one of these trails, and you're walking for probably about 45 minutes. And she just keeps shuffling along, doesn't turn back, doesn't say anything, just is going. And leads you up to her cabin.
How big is this cabin?
It's decent sized. Looks like 2 could live comfortably. It looks a little worn down. And I'm gonna try to multitask here while I get you guys onto the map so that you can't see. Fantasy Grounds. I have to use combat tracker tokens now, correct?
So while we're waiting, so it's gonna just turn to everyone when we're walking there. I go, so, and you all got family or?
Oh,
Well, I
yeah.
mean, you heard a bit of. Oh, yes. What about yours?
Oh, yeah. All my family's up north. They're back
Are
in
they
the
doing-
monastery where I came from.
Oh.
Like,
So did you grow up there?
Yep.
Oh.
I had that. And I mean, I'd probably consider most of the other kids I grew up with family as well.
That's fair.
Yep. No one here, though. No one in this city, though. In particular.
Okay.
How far north is it?
It's maybe... Checks map. Tries to remember the name of everything in this other world. It's just a little bit, maybe 2 days travel of Dares.
All right.
Part of me wants to say I'm surprised you made it this far, but the other part of me is just looking at your weapons goes, no, that makes sense.
Oh, I didn't do it on my own.
Ah.
Also, most people don't pick fights with war priests when they're traveling. They prefer, like, weaker things. You know, people they can probably rob and they won't fight back. But when your whole religion is war and fighting and the like, most people kind of, give pause.
Well, not to mention you don't want to get the ire of the gods,
That too.
whatever one you worship.
So I got to Darius, and then I took a caravan down to Lobos, and I took a different caravan all the way to Pekka, and then I separated with those guys after I got here. I don't know where they went off to. They might have already set off again already.
So
I
what
mean,
made
they
you
only-
decide to do this?
Oh, well, see, with a war god, if you really want to be a part of the priesthood and make a name for yourself, you have to actually go out and do things, rather than just sit in a monastery and read script and pray all day, right?
Fair enough.
So, that's basically what I'm out doing.
Well, action is better than inaction, right?
And Pekka's probably a big hotbed for conflict, so I came here.
Not incorrect.
Okay. I just want to double check real quick, chat and so forth, if my ambience is actually coming through.
I hear it.
Yeah, I hear, like, birds chirping and stuff.
Yep, I hear
I
it.
just want to make sure stream can hear it.
You may want to turn it up a little bit for stream.
Hold on.
Just don't want the ambience to out.
I can hear the ambiance on the stream. I just...
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear it on stream as well. Yeah.
Just wanted to double check that. So, Marla walks you up to her cabin. She shuffles up the steps. I turned it up a little bit. I noticed the bars, it looked like it was low, so. Sorry, I'm sure that whole first section was kind of dead air.
Oh, us talking dead air. I get it.
Well, y'all talking, but
It's fine.
Yeah.
all right. So Marla walks you up to her cabin, and she shuffles up the steps, and she goes, "Let me unlock the door for you, I suppose." Now, as she unlocks the door, turns around, she kind of comes back down the steps. Don't go stealing nothing. I know Zen here, he wouldn't do it, but I don't know about
I
the
would
rest of you.
never.
I am also going to say I don't know you guys that well, so I'm also going to ask you not to.
I know where every last thing in that house is, and I will know if something is missing.
Regardless of how I look, I am not a cat burglar.
I get it.
Why do we steal anything from you? You already agreed to pay us. That'd be stupid.
And I mean, if there is some sort of spirit or something, what if they've taken something? Would we be blamed?
I mean, if we find them in the process of stealing something and then they don't, like, if we don't stop it, then I feel like kind of.
I mean, yeah, I suppose. But if it's already happened.
Well, how would you know if it already happened?
You know, you have a good point. I guess it just wouldn't be there. We wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'll
Let's
be
go
taking a
pick
thorough
anything.
inventory.
We'll check people's pockets on the way out.
If you find something that's missing, let me know. I'll find it for you easily.
You're such a sweet boy, Zen. Thank you so much. All right, well, I don't know what you're going to find in there, but find the dust.
All right.
I'm just kind of like slowly pull like the ruffles in the front of my shirt up just a little bit over my nose, just preparation.
Well, it can't be any dirtier than I am. He steps inside.
Does kind of smell.
You're muted.
Gosh dang it. There we go. Tokens are unlocked. You should be able to walk in there, and hopefully this comes through okay on stream, because I'm going to have to start doing the click around
Let's go.
so I can see what the players can see.
Alistair Scooch.
Fine.
So as you enter the house, it's immediately noticeable that everything in here is covered in layers of dust, and the air is thick and difficult to breathe. And
She doesn't have pets, does she?
as everybody makes their way into the house, I would like perception checks from everybody.
Yeah, I'm so good at these.
How do I do it?
You click on, you go to like your skills,
Yeah.
and then wherever your modifier is, you click and drag that. It should have like a little D20 next to it too.
Oh,
You can
that
double
was not,
click
that was
it
not
too.
in the
You know,
thing.
the click and drag.
Yep, just got to be in the dice tray.
17.
There we go.
I mean, I'm too worried about the dust.
Okay, so everybody but Alistair notices small tremors kind of just lightly seem to shake the floorboards as you're walking.
Yeah.
Shake, shake, shake.
That's not normal.
What isn't?
Ground shaking.
Tremors.
Oh.
Yep.
I thought you were talking about the dust. Does she have, like, an absurd amount of pets or something? There's no way one old woman makes all this.
I think it's a dust ghost.
Oh,
Was
it's
there
maybe an
no she
invasion
has
of
any
dust
animals?
bunnies.
No, she doesn't have any animals.
As far as I know, no.
Oh,
her.
you know what? Maybe it's just an invasion of dust bunnies, then.
Well, it does just give us the strength to face whatever ghost dust is in here. And I'm going to cast Aid on myself, Mobius, and Fangor. Let me just see if I can select, right? It's Alt, left click, right?
Control.
Or Control, yeah, Control. And then if I just hit the thing, even though we're out of initiative, it should work, right? Okay. Yeah. And I think
Yep.
that does get added as temporary, but that is your maximum hit point increase as well.
And who is that to?
To Fangor, me, and to Mobius.
Yep, it automatically added temporary hit points for everybody.
Oh. Yep. Just remember, if you get healed, you can regain those 5.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to tell people how to do this. So, I mean, if anyone's got an idea how we want to explore this place,
Well, if they're ghosts, you shouldn't split up and look for clues.
so do you just want to go as a group then through each room?
Yeah. Have you been in this house before?
Yeah, once or twice.
Okay.
Well, then we have a guide.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are the rooms, and we'll search them.
I guess we'll start with this one.
I mean, splitting up would make it quicker.
Yep, but that's how the ghost gets you.
We don't even know
Alright.
if there is a ghost.
I think there's a ghost.
So you enter into
I'm
this
pretty-
small side room here, and you see it's more of her storage / hobby room. She's got some various materials for sewing and such.
Anything sticking out in here? Or is it just mostly like just basic craft stuff?
Basic craft stuff, but the dust does extend into this room.
I guess,
Hmm.
do we still feel the tremors?
Yeah, they come and go occasionally. Some of them a little bit more noticeable than others.
Is there
Is this
anything
a-
on the
Are
ceiling?
they coming from our feet or is it everywhere?
Thanks, I was just about to ask that.
It feels more like it's coming from your feet.
Like something under us?
Mhm.
Are there any are there any impressions in the dust that aren't ours?
Give me an investigation.
So he's then gonna look for any holes or entrances that lead below, because he's not sure if she has a cellar.
Why don't we just ask the person who would know?
Mobius, a little bit of dust got into your eyes. Kind of more focused on getting it out.
You know, who... Does she have a cellar in this home? Have you actually been here? Or do you just know her from her stall in the market?
I've been here before, yeah, once or twice, but
Hmm.
I've never had to go into any cellar. I could ask.
Place this big might have it.
When we were outside, I noticed that there looked like there may possibly be a hatch door in the nearby. Does that lead to the cellar?
It's quite possible.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine it would lead anywhere else.
Hang on, let me ask. I imagine she stayed outside, right?
Yeah, she stayed outside.
He'll poke his head through this window and goes, "Hey, Marla,
Hmm?
you don't have a cellar, do you?
You're a little far away. Speak up, darling.
Do you have a cellar? Somewhere under your house?"
No, there's nothing under the house.
I think there's something under the house.
Yes, especially if we saw a hatch outside. Hold on just a second. I'm just gonna, like, go over here to the window, like, poke my head just a little bit to see if I can see it on the... Wait, was it on this side or the other side?
Hang on, I can figure this out. Zen's gonna snap his fingers and have his owl appear outside on the fence.
Okay.
Go. And he's gonna say, "Alice, could you could you circle around the house to see if you find some sort of entrance underneath, like a cellar door or anything else?"
Sure. So your owl is
Yeah. But I have the owl sheet pulled up. I can just roll with this.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
I believe you can roll perception with the owl. No,
Yeah, I should be able to.
You can roll wisdom.
No, it has
So-
perception.
Okay, yeah, roll perception for the owl.
Yeah.
I imagine you're using the find familiar. Look through its eyes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna roll a d20, just add 3, and owls have keen hearing and sight, so it has advantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
Okay.
Let me roll this one. That's a 10 plus 3 or a 5 plus 3, so it would be a 13.
13. With a 13, the owl does see a small bit of sort of ruined stone just off outside of the house.
Just real quick for future reference, if you want to roll at advantage, at the bottom left of the screen, there's an ADV button. Just click that and then roll.
Okay, cool. No cellar door, but there's some ruined stone outside. Might be something.
I'll go take a
Well,
look.
Okay.
Yes.
right.
I've been timing, so with that, I need everybody else before they leave the house. Make me another perception check.
All right. Right before I start opening the door.
14.
Oh my god.
Please call out your rolls if you can.
18.
10.
17.
Mina and Fangor, which works perfectly because you two are actually closest to this wall. You could swear as the others were talking, you heard a combination of skittering and some whispering winds coming from the northern side of the house, so up on the map.
I'm not even going to say anything. I'm just going to make my way up here.
They're in the goddamn walls.
Okay.
Can't believe they used the wrong one.
So we will use, let's see, Fangor, you rolled an 18.
Oh.
We'll use that perception check. As you look around this room, and you look down in the dust, you see tiny little footprint impressions
Shadow rats.
that
You
lead
guys,
to the door to your right.
They're in
you
the
guys hear
walls.
something?
Yeah. The
You
shadow
guys
rats.
good?
What do
You're
you?
the shadow rats.
I'll open the door.
Yeah, guys. What's going on?
Shadow rats. in
Pause
the
for a moment.
walls.
Mobius, if you would just stay right about where you are.
Stop moving.
Okay.
Generally, I give y'all free reign on the movement, but
Something bad to happen.
Describing time.
Not when we trigger something, right?
oh god, brief moment, I lost my thing.
Well, you should go find the thing.
Yeah, I need to find.
Can't do
I
the
haven't
stuff.
lost
without,
my thing yet.
Can't do the stuff without the thing.
There, just guys remember, let's not break anything.
Except the shadow rats.
I felt fully prepared for this session, and yet I neglected to do things like that before.
I saw something.
Things
something
happen.
flash.
So Fangor, as you enter this room, use
I did not say entered. I said I opened the
as
door.
you open the door, excuse me.
I'm just making that clear.
As you swing the door open, there are several small creatures that stop what they're doing, and all of them turn to look at you.
I knew it was a dust ghost.
Do you see anything?
Yeah.
Um,
No idea what those are.
as they look at you, all of them let out a screech that
Like
kind
that
of,
thing?
yep, that kind of. Sorry, I won't be making noises like that.
Aw.
You can always call on me. I love making wacky sounds.
So they all let out a high-pitched screech, appropriate for their size, as they are rather small. That kind of rattles the window. Mobius, you vaguely hear this with your passive perception. And you hear the window from the cabin next to you kind of like rattle a second.
The fuck was that?
And
Cox here.
this seems like a perfect time to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Boy.
Oh boy, this is great. We gotta wait till the combat tracker's
Of course,
up.
you get a roll of that.
You have to pull the combat tracker up.
Oh, I have to pull the combat tracker up. Okay.
Well, I did roll mine anyway.
Yeah, you can just correct yours after, I think, if you didn't have it open.
Oh, no, actually, I rolled it even before I had it open, and it tracked
It should,
properly.
yeah, it tracks it if you roll it. You just got to pull the combat tracker up.
A 9.
Oh my god, no way they all got that.
They did.
Well,
Good luck, Fangar.
Fangorn's about to be really hurt.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm good.
He'll be fine. He's a tough
What-
guy.
Was he one of the ones who got aid?
Yes,
Yeah,
Oh, okay, cool.
he's got hit points.
a lot of them.
Let's go with a classic. Here, while I get the music squared away, and then we can get back to the game. I need to put somebody in charge of music again.
Yeah, see, that's
Now, everyone, remember this combat, because 100 sessions from now, we'll be like, man, this is easy.
Well, we can't treat it that way.
Oh, do we need Mobius?
Oh,
in the
not now.
Or...
In 100
Uh,
sessions, we can.
So Mobius chose to go outside?
Oh yeah. Okay, so he gets a different problem to deal with.
Hey, there's a window they can jump through.
Oh.
So it's gonna be up to him when it's his turn to do what he does. But we are officially in combat, guys. So,
I'm saying he's not on the tracker. Like he didn't roll initiative. So.
oh, Mobius, go ahead and roll initiative. Sorry.
I just want to make sure we don't accidentally skip him.
Wouldn't he technically be last because he's not in combat?
I mean, he still has time to move or act.
That's true. Initiative's on the main part of your character sheet. So right in the middle it says ACINIT. Just double click that 20 there. There you go.
Wish I could take this off the screen.
Stand by. So, Mina, how's your day going?
Oh, it's going pretty good. I was right, so pretty good so far, I would say.
Yeah, birthday boy is right, huh?
It wasn't. It's not shadow rats, but I was still right. So it's
Like,
basically a dust ghost.
I'm calling these things dust bunnies. I don't care.
They
Well,
think
that's
he
Wait,
knew
right.
wait,
what's
look
going on.
zoom in their pictures. They're literally like little bunnies.
Oh, so
They have big-ass
amazing thing
ears.
about Fantasy Grounds, I can actually share pictures with you guys. I can see if I can get one up for stream as well.
Let's go. I was closest to dust bunnies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, they're cute. Do we have to kill these?
Yeah.
We were paid to.
You don't have to kill anything.
I
However,
mean,
it
if we
doesn't
got
work
them
like
out,
it used to,
but-
so I'll just zoom in on the combat. There we go.
How small
How
are these
sentient are
things?
they?
They're small.
small.
It's a dust pixie.
What does it look like they were doing when we walked in?
Fangor would notice that it looks like they were just wreaking havoc.
Okay.
Definitely fairies.
Pixies. Damn.
Alright, so it is Four's turn first. And we are going to Chat, bear with me. It's been a while since I've run combat in Fantasy Grounds, so there might be some hiccups. I refamiliarize myself. So this thing goes in 20, comes right up to you, Fangor. If you could, I think you're not actually on a square. I think you're in the middle.
Wouldn't he be in the doorway if he was opening it?
Yep.
So,
This one comes right on up to you. And
oh, it's a shardy.
am I gonna do it? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I think we were all on half squares, actually.
Actually, I don't think I am.
That's because I moved you to be on full square.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
29, Fangor, I believe that means you are asleep.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
What even
I
just
think
happened?
they just got hit by the sleep spell.
Sleep spell.
How much HP do you have with aid?
34.
Oh,
He's
oh.
good! We saved him with the aid spell!
Very good.
This is why we bring clerics, lads.
Dude, yeah, that actually was like a perfect save because that's like his max
Yeah.
HP. Otherwise,
That would have
That is my max HP. 29 is exactly what my HP is.
Damn.
Actually, I mean, if it's the sleep spell, it's an area, so I think that would target either Mina or Alistair first.
It would target the closest creature that, or I guess the one with the highest HP or lowest HP.
I think it's lowest HP.
does it or is it closest?
Pretty sure it's highest. Hang on, let me pull it up. We're
Okay.
already
Well, and I also am not sure if it's a ability.
Starting with the creature that has the
ascending
lowest
order
current
of
hit
their
point.
current hit points.
If that-
Yeah,
Oh,
starting with
boy.
the creature that has the lowest current hit points, each creature affected by this spell falls unconscious.
Alistair, do you have more than
Oh.
26 hit points?
Am I in direct line of sight?
It's
You
a
don't need to
20-foot
hit-
radius, so they would cast
Yeah.
it behind.
Oh boy.
That would hit all of us, I think, actually, yeah. So who has more than 26 hit points? If anyone does.
I think the only person is probably the people you gave aid.
I have
Yeah.
only I have 23, so I think I
Okay.
fall.
Yeah, that
I
would
have
hit then.
18.
Oh, never mind. Alistair's down then.
Oh yeah, Alistair's down.
Nighty night.
Just fucking flop over. Oh, it seems a little.
So
Alistair, now is not the time to be sleeping on the job.
Just a little.
yeah, y'all can't entirely see what happened, but Alistair standing in between you just falls over. Nap.
Like fall against whoever. I was leaning forward to try to look in there, so I probably fall against Mina.
Only I'm the one allowed to take cat naps.
I immediately shrug him off and let him fall on the floor face first.
All right, and that brings it to the next one. I was gonna move to the corner, but my rules for corners, it's not gonna be able to get to you. We're gonna go same thing there.
It also using sleep.
Why does your big windows?
No,
noise?
it can't do anything right now.
Oh, okay.
So because my rule for corner is because it's up against this corner wall, it doesn't really have line of sight because Fangor is a big guy and
Fair enough.
Mhm.
Alistair. Oh wait.
I think he's just knocked out. I don't think there's a save for sleep. It just happens for him.
Yeah, unless someone uses an action to shake or slap me awake, technically, or I take damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which we can't do because
Yep.
not our turn, so.
Yep.
brings it over to this one.
Hey.
It's just gonna look at you, Fangor, and screech again. Means Zen's turn.
Go on, wizard. Do wizard things.
Oh boy. Trying to see.
Could just
In
wake him up.
in this instance, I will let you you can move through your player character, your party's spaces there.
All right. It's hard to navigate this sometimes. All right.
Have enough map.
It's okay. I know some of you guys are new to Fantasy Grounds, so
He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I believe you said there's a way for me to target a specific thing with a spell.
Control, click on something if you're targeting it.
Yeah. So he'll, anyone who's seen Zen, he hasn't really had any seemingly weapons on him at this time. You see, flicks his with a wand appears in his hand, and he's going to point it and give it a quick swish as he sends out, we'll do 4 magic missiles. So second level. On the dust thing. So that's 4 for the first. 3 for the second. And let me know if these kill at all. Because then
You
I
can
can
see that in the light. In their bottom right corner, it'll change color.
Alright, and
Yeah.
then
If it goes gray, they're dead.
the chat will also say when they're dead.
alright. He whips the wand as it takes 13 force damage.
Fingor, this thing screeches like very loud and almost kind of laughs maniacally in your ear as these magic missiles come flying past you and hit the one in front. Is that your turn?
Yes it is.
I'm gonna let you do it. There you go, Zen. Got it. Mobius,
Okay, cool.
it's
Sorry.
your turn. You have heard clattering, screeching, a couple of kabooms coming from the cabin.
I'm heading towards the window.
Okay.
Please don't break through the window. We're gonna lose our paycheck.
Oh no.
So it took
Would that
you
be-
25 feet to get there, yeah?
Would that be close enough to open the window?
Yeah. Oop. Yep.
Okay, I clicked the window open button, but I don't see anything.
It's open.
You should, because it's open, you should be able to just move through it. Keeping in mind your movement speed.
I'm at 25, right?
Mm-hmm. So 30 will put you on the windowsill. I know it's been a while since you've played D&D, so you can use your action to dash, which gives you another 30 feet of movement, but then you will only have your bonus action and your reaction left.
Unless you have
Okay.
a range weapon.
I got a. Do I have range?
If you have a hand axe, you can throw it.
Yeah, your hand axe is thrown.
The issue is, though, on my screen, I don't see anything in the room.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, yeah, there should be 4 guys in here. Is it because you're not in the room all the way? Is he stuck at the window? Can't get in? Because I can't
You
see
did.
out of the window right now.
Okay, now I can see.
Okay.
Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna throw an axe at the one nearest to me.
All right. So, like we practiced, control click on your target on the map. There you go. And then double click the dice where it has your modifier for the attack.
Am I hitting the dragon one again?
You should be. You see where it says on actions, it says hand axe, and it shows the like the black D20 with your modifier plus such and such. You'll be able to just
Yeah.
double click that. And now you click the 1d6. All right, so you chuck a hand axe at this thing. And it lodges into its tiny chest.
And how do I end my turn?
The green arrow that's next to menu on the combat tracker.
Question.
Yes.
Are we allowed to move through enemy squares just at double speed?
Because it's a small creature, yes. Double speed to move through enemy space.
We'll go right there. I'm gonna clear the doorway. Or try to. No, I'm not.
Yeah, man, even Bless ain't gonna help that.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend a moxie point to do the old 1-2.
Okay.
So I get to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, bro. This is what my day's gonna be like, huh?
I'm sorry, I
That'll be a
can't,
3 next.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I can't
Wait,
help.
you-
Boy.
I don't have my. I can't give him my channel divinity yet.
Angor,
So
you spent like 3 weeks on a boat, man. It's been a while.
Jesus. Well, I guess that's my turn.
all right, well. Alistair, you lazy bum, wake the fuck up. I'm gonna poke him with my spear as my action, not dealing damage, but using my action to wake him.
You just like bonk me with the fucking butt of it or something.
Yeah,
Ah.
literally a light bonk on the forehead, basically, with the like end of it.
Oh, wait.
Wake
What
up!
happened? Why
We're
am I on the
fighting.
floor? Oh.
Or at least we're trying to. I am, anyways. And bonus action, I'm gonna spiritual weapon something right. I forget how to ping, but it's gonna be 2 sides right to my right. On
2
that
squares
square,
to-
so I do- Yeah, basically right past the doorway.
Right past the doorway, you want a spiritual weapon. So
Yep.
draw a circular pointer for me. Like a 5-foot circular pointer, and you
Yep.
can use that as where your spiritual weapon is. Perfect.
Okay, there we go. And then since I can make an attack with spiritual weapon on the turn that I cast it, once like the
Mhm.
modifier is right, it's only adding my proficiency bonus, not my wisdom, also to hit with it. Give me a quick second.
And you can just use yourself to target whatever
Yep.
you're targeting with the spiritual weapon, and
So
then
just do
we'll
that.
just
Here's there. Never mind. That's an
remember to
automatic.
call out
hit.
your rolls, guys.
That's a natural 1 for a total of 6, even with
Not the only
Let's
one.
go.
help. And then I'm just going to get out of the way for Zin to get in here,
Mhm.
as he is still prone.
Friendly reminder, guys, when you end your turn, it's always a good practice to untarget whatever you had targeted in your previous turn, so mess ups
Yep.
don't happen.
And then that is now the owl.
You do have your
the
owls
owl.
in, so
I think I have to control him as a bonus action to do anything. He's outside still. He had never summoned
Okay.
him back, so.
brings us back to the Mepit? Mepit? I don't know.
It does method.
So it can't do that again. Lucky for you.
Oh boy,
That would be
really
really-
funny.
it would be funny, but god
If he
damn it.
gets knocked out again, I'm not going back for him.
Oh my god.
I'll get him, but it won't be me using an action to do it.
This one's gonna turn around to Fangor and it is going to. You see it open its mouth and just spit out a huge puff of dust in your direction. So here comes the save.
Oh, sure. I get a high roll on that.
Hey, count your blessings.
It is save or suck, so you are good.
Almost got dust in the eye.
This one's gonna go for a claw attack on you. It reaches out and just swipes at you. Totally misses the huge guy next to it. This is number 3 is also going to go for that claw attack.
Oh my
No,
god.
it's not.
We all got it today.
Yeah. I blame AJ
Alright.
in the audience, honestly. Oh, Alistair, you get a turn. You're prone, but
I do. I mean, I'll stand up and dust myself off a little bit. I'm gonna
Takes half your movement
move
to do
over
that.
here. Yep. So that's 5 feet that I've used. That's that. So I'm at like 10 feet left. Okay. So I'm a little tempted to do something a little silly here. A little tempted to do this, but it could technically also affect Fangor depending on that. Do you think you have more or less hit points? Actually, no, this guy's very damaged. He probably has less hit points. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I kind of want to color spray in a cone to get all these guys.
You can draw your cone. It's something we should have
what's
gone
the
over.
button for that again?
So
We
right
did it
click on
last
the
time,
map,
but-
go to the arrow where it says pointers, and then pick
Yep.
cone, and then remember wherever you start drawing it is where it starts from, and then you can move it around if you need to.
I think that it starts from me, so it would basically start here, and it would be able to hit all of them as far as I can see.
how far is the cone? Would that hit Fangor?
It would, but because it's from ascending health like sleep, so I'm hoping it won't affect
okay.
it.
Okay.
So
yeah.
go ahead and draw it out so that I can. There you go. See it on the map.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's
Yep.
2.
Oh, someone
No,
else.
that,
did
that
it.
wouldn't even hit Fangor, I think.
Would it?
Well, it
yeah,
should
I-
originate from your center, and then it should.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
sure.
gonna originate from your center, so it will
Okay.
not hit Fangor.
Cool, and that's going to be 8d10 I get to roll for it because it's a second level. It's done at second level.
Is there a save for that?
No, it works like sleep.
Okay.
It just happens.
It just happens. I just have to roll all those d10 now, which is 8. So let me.
Does the spell have a damage roll thing
Oh, shit.
on it?
Yeah, it does. It's.
Yeah.
Oh great! I'm gonna have to do this a little funkily, I think.
Do me a favor and open up the spell and hit the speech bubble
Oh, okay.
on the spell to put it in the chat for me.
Speech bubble? Oh, here we go. Yep, there we go. That works. Cool. So it is going to be 8d10 because it's cast with my second level slot.
8d10. Okay.
Yep, and I'm gonna have to just roll that, and there's not a good option to do that.
So pick up.
Oh, there
We
we
haven't
go.
gone over this. Go down to where your dice are on the bottom of your screen.
7, 8. There we go.
Yeah.
Got 8.
Oh my god.
All right, so that is 53 we get to count down, and I think it does. It just keeps going in ascending order. So, and they're going to be, what is it? Blinded, right?
Yeah, blinded.
So 58 or 53 total hit points. So D&D and math.
Yeah, I just basically pull out like a fucking little party popper, and I just pop it at them.
You might be immune to dust in your eyes. How about some confetti?
Okay. Mapping and all three of them are now blinded.
Let's go.
Damn.
They're all blinded, and I mean,
Yay, we might
that's
actually hit
helpful.
them now.
Does your spell have the effect on it?
Effect in what way?
It should.
So-
So if you
So on your character sheet.
Oh yeah, it does have that.
Okay, so
here.
target all three of them and then hit the
Oh,
effect button.
That's control, right?
Mhm.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh
Beautiful.
god, I can't see anything.
And then I untarget them the same way?
Yeah, go ahead and
Yep,
untarget
on
them.
target the same way. Yep.
And is there a way I can get rid of the cone now?
Yeah, right click, go to pointers, and then hit remove pointers.
Thank you.
Yep. Just make sure.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't think there's too much I can do with my bonus action right now.
You can curse 'em.
So, you know, that is actually a good point. I should probably do that.
All right,
oh,
peanut gallery.
Oh shit. Well, I'm going to probably curse one of the ones that isn't
You
almost
gotta-
dead. So
Target.
I realized that after I did. Damn it. Let me. Oh, is it there? Oh, it is. Cool. And yep, it's getting cursed. Cool. And for now, that'll be all I do.
All right, heck of a turn. So to pass your turn on, you go to the combat tracker and hit the green arrow.
Got it.
Perfect, thank you. All right. This Mephit is mad at you, Decimus. Mobius? Wow, I'm the one who did it this time. So 5, we're gonna say 5, 10 to get up onto the bed. 15. As this little creature is just tearing after you.
Oh boy.
And let's go with... Yeah, it's gonna spit a bunch of dust at you. You succeeded, so you're good. Then, it's your turn.
All right. Zen's going to use Magic Missile again. He's going to send 2 towards the ones he's already hit, and 1 to the one below right of it. Let me just... 5. It's already dead. Whoop. Didn't mean to do that. That was supposed to go towards the green one.
Okay, so retarget the other one.
I don't know how.
So when you're doing magic missile for different targets, just you're gonna have to do it like in
Oh, there we go.
succession. Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll target one, hit it as many times as you want. Target the next one, hit it as many times as you want.
All right. So that one should have taken 8 then.
That's number 3.
3.
Number 3 should have 8 in total. It's already taken. Okay. Carry on.
And bonus action is going to snap his fingers and have his owl here in the chair up here, like in the room. At the round table with 4 chairs. The bird appears on the chair.
I think you
closest to
can move it because it's friendly. Try for me just to see. Let me open the window. Okay, windows are broken this time around in the map. Just go around through the door.
Okay.
I
There
grabbed
we
it.
go. And we'll put him right here. And that's going to be his turn.
Okay.
As you see, he just killed one. Alright, I got one. Everyone don't die, please.
I think the rest of them can't see now.
Oh, good. Could be Mobius.
And once again, I can't see anything.
I'm assuming
Kat,
you're
maybe
gonna
just
get
move him-
into the room, right?
Yeah, maybe just
Yeah,
move him onto the bed there.
There.
He can see. He can fight.
I mean, hey,
So
you
that's
know, we
technically
can, like,
5 feet of your movement.
All right, you little bastard. Do you want to shoot smoke at me? I got something for you.
Antagonizing the NPCs with words. I love it.
Ooh, 22.
Yeah, that'll do it. Remember to call out your rolls. Call out your rolls, guys.
I got. Well, no. Did that go through? That didn't go through.
It did. You got a 22. You hit.
Yeah. You have to roll your damage separately. Should be something that looks like a little blood droplet or red box that you can just hit.
He's using a weapon, so it's going to be the damage dice next to the 2d6. Next to the where you rolled the greatsword.
Is this a
There you
martial
go.
thing? A cleric to understand.
I just smacked the hell out of it with the greatsword.
Yeah, that does it. Just a bunch of screeching and crying coming from these things now. Is that your turn?
So, oh no, I don't get a bonus attack, right?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
You can action surge if you want it.
Ken, you are a fighter with action, sir. Believe you get one of those a day currently?
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
that in case it comes in. We need it in clutch.
Fair enough. Bangor, you're up.
Okay, let's see if I can actually hit something this time.
You
Got
get
advantage, I'm
remember.
rooting for you. Yeah.
Well, it should be automatic with their blinded condition.
No, it's advantage, I think.
Yeah, it should be
it'll
automatic.
auto-
Like that's the great thing about Fantasy Grounds is because they've
Oh.
been given the blinded
Oh, that's what you
condition,
meant.
it should automatically calculate it.
I thought you
Makes
meant
my job a
automatically
hell
hit
of a
them.
lot
I'm like,
easier.
huh?
Yeah.
But yeah, it rolled at advantage. Awesome.
22, nice.
Yes.
Don't forget to call that out.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
call out
I
your
rolled
rolls.
a 22 to hit and then a 6 for damage. Yeah, that's right. I can just make an unarmed attack on my offhand. At 20. All right.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nat 20 for 25.
That thing's
Ooh.
fucking
Holy
dead.
shit.
Okay.
Max damage, too. Status dying. How accurate.
I will start deleting tokens of the dead ones so that we're not...
Status
Is
dead
he?
as fuck, bro.
I need to add the mod back in where there's blood splatters.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
All right. Let me just see here. Okay, that can go up to 20 feet in a turn. So that'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can't help Mobius on that. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to move my spiritual weapon. Oh, wait. That's. How do I just move this? Can I just move this? I'm trying to move the spiritual weapon up a little bit, Kat. Do I just delete it and put it somewhere else?
When you hover over it, there should be like a little white square right about in the center of it that you can click and hold.
God, it's always so finicky when I try to do that.
It's trying to enlarge it, yeah. It's
Okay,
not-
so go ahead and enlarge it just a little bit to make it like the 5-foot circle. There you go.
Okay,
Now you
okay.
should be able to see the square. There you go.
Okay. So that, I'm gonna go ahead and this is going to just zoom across over here because the spectral can just go through stuff. And I'm gonna have moved
Question.
into here as this is
Okay.
happening. Yep. It is not. It does not have hit points. It is not like a summon.
No, I was more talking about your line of sight, but because you moved into the room, we're
Yep.
good.
Okay, cool. So it's going to move over there, and as a part of that bonus action, it's going to make an attack, and I'm going to take the attack action with my spear. So I'll do the bonus action first.
Yep, those rolls.
So, yeah, that did not have advantage from the thing, but it should. Okay, that'll hit. And let me. Oh wait,
You
it's
don't
because I
have it
didn't
targeted.
have it targeted. Yep. Either way, saw 22 for that, so we'll roll the 1d8 force. Not great on the damage, only 4. And then we're gonna go in for just a standard spear hit on this. Oh, let me. That's weird. I have it targeted and it's still. Did I? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, the dice will
23
only
hit.
show up as 1, but it will roll advantage if you have targeted.
All right, for 23.
Hmm?
And then max damage, 11 piercing with the spear. Mina strike! And then just cutting into it from one side, piercing it with the other. That's going to be it for my turn. The owl.
What does the owl do?
Sorry, I was muted. The owl, like I said, is controlled with my bonus action. If I don't use it, it doesn't do anything.
Okay.
I just can't get it to move past there. There we go.
It should take a lick from that Tootsie Pop real quick.
All right, so who has done the thing already? So I need to roll something real quick. Oh shit. That's a negative. We're gonna go with a claw attack on Angor.
Me?
Disadvantage because it's blinded, so it missed. When does the
Let's
blinded go
go.
away?
Start
I-
of his turn? It's either the end
Yeah,
or
it's
the start.
to
of
the,
his turn,
yeah, it's the start of my next turn, I think.
Start of
actually,
your
let me-
next turn.
Let me read that again.
Yeah, I forget if it's start.
Blinded until the end of my next turn.
Okay. So at the end of
So
Alice's
Okay.
I if it was at the start of my next turn, that'd be kind of annoying because I wouldn't be able to make it use of it at all.
It's still great setup. You set up everything
yeah.
else, so, you know.
All right, well it's my turn. Would I be able to target if I'm in this square here
Nope.
because I can reach around the corner or?
Mm-mm.
Okay. And then I guess my other question is, so I can move through them, right? Are my
You
my
can.
allies?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going here. We're bullying the hell out of this dude, and I'm just gonna whack him. You know, I'm gonna pull out my cutlass. Sorry, and yeah, he is gonna get slashed. Which I hope it applies the bonus of hex. So.
That's it. We'll see.
Okay. So that's a 15, but then hex adds on something. It adds on. Let me read this. Oh, it's damage rolls. I get a bonus against. Okay. So does a 15 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And the damage is my proficiency bonus extra. So let's see if it does that or not. It did not add it, so it's an extra 2. So it does 6 total.
6 total. Okay. Me and you together, let's make a note to get that fixed, but you did kill it. It's dead, so...
Let's go!
Okay, note made. We'll work on that. Is that your turn?
Yeah, you know, I think that's all I can do because I can't move the curse or anything, and I don't have other bonus actions. So I'm gonna press this. There we go.
Oh, it rolled them automatically. Okay.
Huh.
Well, it didn't get it. So, seeing that it's the last one, it's gonna go for the Hail Mary here.
I'm about to be happy I'm not inside that room.
Within
Oh,
a
boy.
20-foot radius of itself.
Oh, wait.
I don't think that cracks Mobius's HP.
No.
Reach out to Alistair.
No, it doesn't actually. It's
Oh,
for...
that'd be so funny.
because
Kat, if
I'm
you just-
I'm 5 away.
Wait, Kat, if you just move him one space to the left,
Yeah.
you can knock him out again.
No, I am playing the NPC the way it would. It's literally just centering it on itself,
Okay.
focusing on the immediate threat.
But it would have been funny.
Oh my
Uh,
god! Even though it rolled that bad, I would have been out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it did not go through, which means that is its turn, which brings it to Zen again.
All right. Come on, let me move. 1, 2, 3,
Oh.
4.
No, go ahead. I should have done it on my turn. Keep going.
All right. Seeing the last one alive, he's just gonna raise his wand and cast a magic missile again at it.
What is your subclass again?
Not magic missile wizard. That's what you're wondering.
Oh, I thought maybe.
No, she would not allow that, nor would I play it.
What is it? Really overpowered?
Yes,
It's just magic
for
missile.
14 damage.
Okay, yeah, that would be
Dang.
permanent hit. So yeah, it makes sense.
Just a wizard spending all his spell slots on a missile.
Yeah. That guarantee hits. Actually, I've only wasted half my spell slot.
Yeah, there you go. He's got arcane recovery. He's fine.
Is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn after I killed it.
Yeah, it's dead.
Are we?
So is everything dead or what?
Are we out of
Certainly
initiative
looks
or
like
in
it.
initiative?
I don't know.
I hear battle music and Cat
Everything
might
is
be
dead.
muted.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
Woo.
Man, those dust bunnies certainly put up a fight.
Yeah, that was easy. Alistair, no more napping on the job.
Anyone hurt?
Nope.
Just dust. Like the floor is covered in dust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, yeah, you would've
like
taken
just
a
like
bath.
slapping my clothes and just
I-
patting it off to get all that
I
off.
back away from him as he does it.
Shake my hat off a
It's
bit.
just a big poof.
Yeah. I even take the little feather out of my cap and just kind of like dust it off as well before putting it back in all daintily.
Would these guys leave behind bodies?
They're dust.
Yeah, they're dust.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Can I roll something to figure out what those were?
Sure. Give me an Arcana.
Does my color spray leave anything?
17.
17. Yeah, I'd say you've you would know of these. They're not really like a common pest, but they do pop up from time to time. However, you didn't notice with that roll that these ones seemed a little bit more charged than the ones that you've heard of before.
So I did notice that or didn't?
Did.
I can. Oh, did. Okay. All right. Well, those are always interesting to see.
What, a dust ghost?
It wasn't a death ghost or dust ghost. It was a dust method.
Sounds an awful lot like a dust ghost.
They're just little like dust sprite spirit things. You're
spirit.
kind of right.
I am
Seems almost
technically
like
correct.
the ghost of dusting past or something, where you piss off your maid and they just curse you with these or something. I
No,
don't know.
they're common house. Well, not common, but they're typically like house pests.
Oh,
They break into your house, they fuck with shit and everything. But these ones were particularly
Energized.
damaging, energized.
what could they
Like
have against an
someone.
old woman?
Maybe because her house was really dirty.
I mean, that's
Or it was
probably
too
why they
clean for their
formed.
liking.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, hang on. I'll be back. I'm gonna go see if she's all right out there. I don't want to see if anything attacked her. Go run out and
Good
see
idea.
if old Marla. Okay.
Marla's just sitting there on one of the logs. She looks up as you walk out. Some racket in there. I hope I don't have any broken furniture.
Surprisingly, no. And if anything were broken, I could fix it. I think I figured out what your issue is.
You think?
Well, if I'm gonna look around a little bit more to make sure that we find any more of them, but all
Okay,
in
good, because
all,
I'm not paying you unless I know that the problem's been taken care of.
I would say I'm probably about 90% sure, but it's gonna give another once over. I just wanted to make sure nothing came out here to attack you. All right.
No, I've been
Go.
fine.
All right. Go head back in.
Seeing that I messed up the bed, I remade the bed.
You did say they were fucking with
Wipe
stuff
your
in here. Like, did
dirty
did they break
footprints off of
anything?
it.
Yep.
I'm just gonna scan this other last room that we haven't seen just to see if there's any more dust ghosts in here.
And if it's okay, I'm gonna roll some perception just to see if I can hear any of the rattling they were talking about earlier, just to make sure there's no one else we can hear. That's all right.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get to that, but we are 2 hours in, which is generally where I like to go ahead and give us a little bit of a break, and especially right after a combat encounter, perfect timing.
All right.
So I'm going to switch us over to the break screen, get a little bit of music going. This is a time for the players to, do what they need to do during their break and interact with chat a little bit. If you guys are feeling up to it, go ahead and pay attention to chat, answer any questions you might have. And yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
All
Yep,
right.
I'm investigating this last room that we just haven't seen just to make sure there's nothing left in it.
And I was trying to hear for any sort of extra dust bunnies we missed. So.
Okay.
Ooh, investigation.
We'll
All
use
right.
plus on this because we're out of combat.
I'm
One of
actually
my
good at
worst skills.
investigation. Oh my god.
Yikes.
All of my perception rolls have... I got a
got a
nat
6.
1!
I got an 11.
15.
I haven't passed a
God.
single check today.
None
None of us rolled
We're all
above it.
doing very badly.
Oh wait, I rolled Arcana. My bad. Let me roll investigation. Not sure why I did that. 24. Okay. I was gonna say, remembering the stone earlier that my owl saw out back that seemed disturbed. He's gonna go look at that real quick. Yeah, he'll look over to Mila because Mila's the closest. I mean, like
Mila? Who the fuck is this Mila you're
Mira,
talking about?
Mina.
Mina.
I don't see an L there, Chief. We don't take any L's in this house.
If it wasn't L, maybe we'd have some Milo wafers. But okay,
Mina.
Yep, hi Zen.
I doubt that's the last of them. Something else doesn't seem right with this. Try to get with the others so you look around. I'm gonna go check outside where my birds saw the weird stone.
Okay. Hey Fangor, hey Mobius, who are standing in the doorway 5 feet away.
Hey, how's it going?
They weren't
I'm gonna go ahead and go with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck out.
I guess everybody's going.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Oh, I want to get out of this home. It's way too dusty in there.
I guess it's over here.
Secret tunnel.
You know, you think that log fell over and stuck something down there, and now they're mad because something's stuck.
I don't know.
I bet there's a really big ghost down there.
What is it with you and ghosts?
I just think they're neat.
Marla.
Fangor, you want to move this log?
Yeah, I guess. We want to look what's underneath it.
Hey, Mina.
Yeah.
You want to stand in front of me in case something pops out of there?
No, not really, but I will stand on by the side of you.
Cool.
You know, maybe I'll
You see him walk behind you.
Take a step back and like
narrows his eyes.
I'm just
Gonna grab this log and just kind of move it with
You know-
Mobius.
Fine, I want to watch anyways.
I'm just gonna sneak up there.
What's your modifier? Okay.
Mm-mm.
I know what mine is. I'll go ahead and roll it. We probably have the same. Well, that thing was really dug in.
Yeah,
You guys-
it was.
Yeah, you gotta try leverage. Be it smarter. I'm gonna go over. Can I use my spear to like pin it under the log and then use that to kind of lift it off?
Go on, I believe in you guys. Somewhat, depending on the circumstances, but mostly the positive.
And since I'm prepared, what would guidance it? Why not?
I
Yeah,
believe.
for a total of 23. Yeah.
I'll have to remember that one.
Strength properly applied is just better.
Stand back.
Well, don't have to tell me twice.
You want to open Fangor or you want me to open it?
Whatever. I got your back.
All right, I open the hatch.
Ooh.
Son of a bitch!
Man, I can smell that from here. I'm glad I'm not you.
And you
Ricky
Wait.
Wood and me might not be best of friends.
Wait, stand back. I have a thing I want to test.
All right.
Okay.
And I mean, really, really far back. Like I'm gonna actually come back a
Ooh.
little bit too. And Mina strike, and I'm going to radiant bolt into it to see if it ignites any gas. Just shoot it straight down the hole. Shoot a bolt of fiery magic goes straight down the hole, seeing if it ignites the gas.
Oh, I think you hit one of those dust bunnies.
Maybe. I'm
Hopefully you
better than I
didn't break
thought.
any of the
Flying
stairs.
fiery. Yeah, probably not. I angled it away from
stone.
yes, it does. All right.
After one.
Yeah. For a 20. Need me to roll damage too? All right. 5 radiant damage. If it hit an actual thing, oh no, wait, this isn't the blinded one. Okay, never mind.
God damn it.
But good news, we can bring a torch down there without it blowing us all up.
Yeah, but is the stairs gonna hold our weight now?
Yeah, probably not, but I mean, we can send Alistair down there. He's kind of a twink.
What?
Oh, what?
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, well, he's
And
kind
I-
of a, you know,
Okay,
he's all string. He's like a string bean. He's a twig.
okay.
What'd you
So
think?
I have to mention this now. Alistair does not look super twinkies. He's like relatively well built. He's
I'm
like,
sorry, compared
lean,
to
but-
the other two. Yes, you
okay,
are.
you know what? That is fair.
Mina
Compared
grew
to
up
the other
in
two.
giant country, okay? So
Okay.
yes, you being average is
Yeah,
definitely.
you know what? That's actually pretty
he's
fair.
used to.
Why would I go down there first? I mean, I
'Cause
guess
you're,
I'm
like,
small,
small.
but like, what if there's a whole group of them you just pissed off?
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'll go first.
Fangor, you're going down
I appreciate your sacrifice.
down the stairs.
Yeah,
I'm,
I'll go down the stairs.
I'm following them down.
Here, I thought nobles were supposed to be brave.
Nobles are
Fangor,
smart.
I need
Yeah, probably a lot. I am heavy.
Good luck, Chief.
I'm going to say an acrobatics check to carefully place your feet as you go down these stairs and try not to break any of them.
You know,
Who the
Nobles
fuck
are
said? Never mind.
oh, you got this.
Oh, I don't.
No.
I'm breaking all the stairs. I never said I was going down gently. I just said I was going down.
Scared stairs.
Roll to attack them with your fucking body weight.
I am a 6'11", 415-pound lion. I am breaking all of these stairs going down here.
So, composure. Fangor, you see him get about knee deep into this hole, and you just hear this loud crack as the wood beneath him gives way, and you hear the
shit.
sound of this Leonin tumbling down what equates to roughly an average full flight of stairs
That's not too bad.
down
he's
to the
tumbling.
ground. I will need you to take. We're gonna roll
Quick question.
1d6. It's about 10 feet.
It's about 10 feet, yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage on your way down.
Quick
And
question.
Mark.
there are no longer stairs leading down into this hole.
Ow.
Fangor, are you alive?
I'm good.
Okay. Can you see anything?
I can
How
see
far of a
everything.
drop is it?
Only 10 feet.
Yeah, it's about 10
Yeah,
feet.
Roughly 10 feet.
Enough
As
that
they're
you.
doing this, I'm wrapping a rope around the base of this tree over here.
Fangor, I will say that you can see, but you would notice there is no light down here.
No,
Uh,
it's definitely dark, but I can
I
still see.
have to know. Did you land on your feet?
Ooh, for science.
That's up to the DM.
With a natural 1 acrobatics?
Yeah.
No.
He can.
So
I
it's,
mean,
so it's not true.
You know
Cats
what?
do not land on their feet.
I'll give you a chance. Give me another acrobatics check.
I swear to God, if I roll a natural 1.
he could have always just lied
Take
about it. too.
another.
Hey,
Oh my God,
hey,
the universe
yes,
is
the
right
cat
in
landed on his feet.
He's a cat. He's a cat. He always lands on his feet.
Do I have to roll anything to make sure this rope is tightly secured around the tree that I did?
No, if you're using rope from, I'm assuming like an explorer's pack or a
Yeah.
dungeoneer's pack, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, you're good.
I just toss it down there. It might land on his head. It might not. I don't know.
I'm going to go ahead and start lighting a torch while they're climbing down.
Yeah, I climbed down.
Yep, I'll
Like I
climb
said,
down after we get the rope in there.
We're smart, but and that means you're not necessarily going to be the first one down places. And I'll
All
climb
right.
down as well with them.
Zen's gonna go
So-
quickly explain to Marla everything, and then go down.
Okay. As you walk over and explain things to her, oh, you guys are going down there?
Yeah, we think that's where everything is happening, or
Weird.
it's coming from.
You know, that's been there the entire time we've lived here. I've never been down there.
Well, maybe by the end of this, after we figure it out, you can use it as like a cellar. Who knows?
Perhaps. Okay, good luck. Don't die.
We will try.
That was reassuring.
All right, so you
Not a
guys
people
go down into the hole.
Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath?
Yep.
Are we going to diggy hole?
I guess.
Maybe a little
Got
bit.
shovel?
Nope, don't have a shovel.
Maybe.
Can I
Then
spiritual
immediately
shovel?
about getting down is just gonna cast lights.
Oh,
that's helpful.
it does that automatically now. All right, Fantasy Grounds.
I am in a great black void. Oh, I'm back. Cellar.
It's dark.
It's very dark. I'm DM. I have dark vision.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
DM, I do not have.
Oh right, we have a normie in the party. Shit.
I don't
Yeah,
have
you
dark
have
vision
lit a torch.
either.
You have 2 normies in the party.
Hang on. So Fangor can see. Mina can see.
Well, somebody just cast a light, right? Didn't they?
Yeah.
Zen, you
Zen
cast
just
light. Give me
light.
1 second.
You see his light forms at the tip of his wand. He's like, well, this is less than ideal.
Well, at least you won't know that the stairs weren't broken before we got here.
I get 20 of bright light and 20 of dim light.
Hang on. There's supposed to be a way that I'm able to.
This isn't your average or everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
Well,
Okay, so that should be centered on Zen.
I can't see it still.
Yeah, I can't either.
I can't even.
Bear with us, audience. Technical
Pitch black.
difficulties.
Is it pitch black for everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
so.
One second.
Mobius, can you see?
Nope, I can't see nothing.
Free
Okay.
movement is off, by the way. I'm only able to like guide.
I mean, we're
They're just trying to figure out
just
the
trying to
light
figure this
situation
out real
quick.
quick because we won't need to be guided otherwise.
Well, maybe because we're still in initiative or something. It isn't updating. I don't know.
Oh, I can see now.
Oh, good for you. Oh, there we go.
I see. Oh no.
Dark vision.
Damn.
Does everybody see?
Oh, you can see out there.
I'm gonna have to just tell. I'm just gonna have to tell her that her property value just increased drastically.
How far is the other wall? This
Pretty
you guys
far.
see more in here.
I don't see the edge of this place, except for the way we
Hmm.
came in and the sides.
All right. Well, hang on. Give me a second. Zen's gonna snap his fingers, summon his owl onto his arm, and then he's gonna look through his owl's eyes, which have a dark vision of 120 feet.
Oh, okay.
Owls
Mr.
are
Owl.
great companions, everyone.
Why you gotta do that to the DM, bro?
Mr. Owl, grant me sight beyond sight.
Yeah, pretty much. Granted, I'm deaf, so if anything happens sound-wise, I don't hear it.
I think you're deaf and blinded, right? While you're through the owl.
Oh,
but you see
yeah.
everything the owl sees, so it's like
Well,
Yeah.
I think you don't you hear what the owl hears too, or is it just sight?
it's both.
You
Just
can
sight.
hear and
Oh,
see.
it's both?
Yeah,
I think-
Oh,
you
okay,
can
yeah.
hear and see through your familiar.
He's gonna keep his
Yeah.
owl perched on his shoulder.
I think it is more just like if you send it off somewhere, your body's a little vulnerable.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
it's supposed to be for.
Yeah.
I mean, so you can see the whole area. Me figuring out how to actually let you see the whole area, something I'm gonna have to work on.
That's fine.
Can we have free movement, by the way?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Oh.
But Zen, you would be able to see that this entire place is you got about 60 feet in front of you. And about 90 to 100 feet across.
All right, he'll relay that to the group.
So,
Rather large room.
yeah, probably one of the biggest cellars. Like normally a cellar this big would be reserved for some kind of like fort or like your taverns and your inns and stuff would have a cellar this big, but just on a homestead property, that's a little much.
I don't remember there ever being a tower or anything here, so.
Could
Oh,
be
we
pretty
saw
old.
ruins.
Tell you what, though, she fixes this up, turns it into something. Hell, you could have this as a nice little speakeasy.
Do we see anything else in here? Or is it just broken shit?
Give me an investigation and the wizard, something I typically do, and it might be controversial for those that are watching, but the wizard, I feel like your arcana is always kind of on like radar.
Yeah.
So give me an arcana check, Zen.
Raw 20.
I got a 6 on my investigation.
Zen, you are picking up. You're picking up some magic down here. You
Do
can
I know what
pinpoint it
kind?
to the other end of this room, and it is elemental magic.
Hmm.
So does anybody see anything down here?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can see about the entire room. It's kind of a trashed place. Definitely old. But I'm more concerned about there is elemental magic coming from the far end of the room.
Really?
Yeah.
Anybody else
Then why
rolling
don't you go check it
investigation?
out? Oh, I guess if we all
Yeah,
are, then
I'll
why
look
not?
around.
As
Yeah.
they close to one another.
Yay, I roll bad another
Oh.
check.
Hey, I got a 20.
I got a 10.
Got a
Mobius.
9. Let's go.
Mobius, you notice that there is a very thick layer of dust over everything.
Oh boy.
In fact, some of it might as well be covered in, like, the type of dust that's been there so long that it almost turns, like, grimy and sticky.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All fun stuff.
Great, we're finding the brood mother down here.
This dust has been here for a while. A real long time.
All right.
Well, why don't we go check out the source of that magic, you know?
Really don't want to, but okay.
I wish I could stay back
He'll
there.
get close to it, but he's not going to approach it.
All right. With that roll, you can pinpoint the source of the magic to a particular urn that you see sort of like 3/4 of the way buried into the dirt at the back wall of this cellar.
Okay. Does anything happen when we get close to it?
No.
All right. So, give me a moment to see what I got on hand. I don't want to just willy-nilly grab this thing. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over, I'm going to see if anything arcane-wise I can do. I'd recommend everyone get some sort of weapon ready in case something happens.
Oh yes, you know, I'll just be here. This pillar, I'm going to check it out for now.
I draw my greatsword.
I'll go ahead and step closer.
You're not okay.
Well, I mean, I'll take out my weapon, of course, and I'll just like draw the colors. But I mean, this pillar just looks so nice from back here.
Who's checking out the urn?
Maybe you just want to. That is. All right. Zen is also going to cast before he goes up to it. Mage armor,
Okay.
just in case.
By the way, there's a window blocking part of the stream dice thing.
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
there
go.
is. Oh. Yep. Okay. And he'll go up to it, and he's gonna search for any arcane runes on it or anything, and any indications of what it could be, without trying to disturb it.
I'm standing behind Zen, ready to pull him back in case something comes out.
Does it roll anything?
Yeah, give me another Arcana roll.
All right. Even better. 21.
Ooh.
So as you approach this urn, you do see faint arcane runes glowing on the lid of this urn. Mind you, it is still partially buried into the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And it is
So,
radiating elemental power.
this is a genuine question. I started with this spell, but I'm not sure if I have the component needed to cast the spell. Because I do have the spell Identify.
I mean, you have your focus, right?
I do, but sometimes DMs don't allow you to use your focus if the item required is of a specific gold cost value.
Oh yeah,
right.
raw is written. You do need the actual component for gold cost stuff.
Yeah, so like mine would be a. Now, granted, I live on a coastal shore, so it wouldn't be impossible for me to have or have found over the years. But I need a black pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces.
Damn.
So I'll leave that up to Cat whether I have something like that or not.
Seeing as your history with bouncing around and such, I'm gonna have to say no.
Okay. Then he's just gonna have to reach out and grab it, gently picking it up.
Okay. So as you unbury this urn and pick it up, it's pulsating magic in your hands as you look at it. And you could swear that you hear the sounds of like earth and dirt moving. The dirt underneath your feet and around you kind of like cascading in through the broken ruins of this cellar almost seems to be speaking to you as you hold this.
Can you make out what it's saying? Like if it's actually speaking.
It's not actually speaking, but you can get a vague sense of something trying to get out.
That's dangerous. He'll turn back towards the group. Okay. So, I'm not sure we really should or want to. There's something in this that would like to get out of this. That could
Well,
be
if we-
very dangerous.
Any idea
If
what
we
it is?
help it, you know.
I have no idea what it is.
Do we have the means to seal it?
I don't have the capabilities of an arcane lock, no.
Would it be crazy to assume that it would be one of those things as well, based on all of this, and he'll just like motion around with the dust everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a more powerful one, yes. The ones we fought, there's no way they'd have something, at least as far as I know, wouldn't have the ability to create something like this unless this one's an older Earth-like spirit.
Could just dump it in the ocean.
I'm not sure that's the best idea either.
Or we could just deal with it here.
You know, the ocean does sound like a great place for it.
I don't know. This thing's made of dust, and I mean, isn't the ocean kind of just covered in the bottom of dust with dust?
Well, yes, but it kind of blows it everywhere, right?
So I mean, wouldn't that just
And-
make a giant dust monster that would then probably be a giant dust monster? That feels like it would cause problems.
Can Zen tell if this
But
is
not
like
our
a
problem.
sealing lock on it, like in terms of the seals, or is it like just something else, a home, or can he just not tell?
Give me another Arcana check.
Oh, that one. Natural 20, 27.
Okay, so with that roll, you can tell that this is From the runes that you're looking at, you can see that this is essentially a waning encasement for something.
So it's a like a seal to keep something in.
Mm-hmm. But due to time and disturbance, seeing as most of the things in here are kind of, half buried, you can surmise that, coupled with the tremors and stuff that you've been feeling, it's been recently disturbed, and the seal on it is not as strong as it used to be. With your arcane knowledge, you know that things like this could be sealed for thousands of years.
Well, likely that whatever was causing those little, dust mints is from this.
Mhm.
The seals on this are to contain whatever is inside, likely something very powerful. Recently, probably due to the dilapidated state of this area, the runes have been starting to fade, and therefore the creature inside is starting to be able to will its power outside, wanting to get out.
Hmm.
I recommend we do not open this. Though, I will also say I do not know what we can do with this.
So,
hmm.
so what I'm hearing is we either leave it for later or we deal with it now.
Well, if we leave it for later, it's just going to create more dust nymphs, which is going to disturb old Mila. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know if what's in here is something we can handle. That's my only fear.
It's a threat right now that we can either deal with now or will come back to us or other people later. I say we deal with it now.
I mean, she did say that to get paid, it can't pop up again, but...
Mhm.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
so
we
that
could always
also
be
means,
gone before she
Plus, those dust things weren't really that powerful to begin with, so.
or we could take
Wait,
it to another location.
Well, I mean, like I said, we could just be gone before she notices that it happens again.
If we're saying we're gonna do a job, we're doing a job once and doing it right.
Yep, I agree with Mobius.
Well, am I saying the
Could just
job
go
could be
throw it in the fort.
it could be completed in two ways. We could either just put it somewhere else, much further away, or we could fight whatever's inside and maybe survive.
I think we can take it.
I'm always down for a good fight.
If we fight it here, it's contained. If we put it somewhere else, there's a possibility of it getting out.
There's
then it
also a small
it's-
possibility that it's happy with us for letting it out, or there's a small possibility that when we let it out, it's pissed and wants to kill everything in sight. So,
Either way, we can deal with it right here and now.
You know what? If it is too much, let's climb the rope and we'll just put the log and the cat on the trapdoor.
that
Wait, what?
clearly did not stop them before.
The little ones, but
I'm gonna guess it's not gonna stop a big one either.
Ugh.
All right, I mean,
So at this time, Decimus applies his fire room.
Mobius.
Mobius, sorry. Fuck!
all right. So it seems I'm the only one here who is voting in the area of do not open this. Correct?
So
I want a
just
confirmation from everyone else.
just to confirm, let's get a vote. I'm gonna go in order of the Discord channel. Mobius, open it, take it somewhere else.
Rather deal with it now than later.
So that's one for open.
Alistair,
He does not want to open it, but he thinks he's probably going to be forced, but he's not voting to open it, that's for sure.
Okay, so one no.
Yep.
Zen,
No. You'd rather take it somewhere else and bury it far, far away from this location so that no one has to deal with it.
Bangor,
I say we open it.
And I think we know what Minas is.
I love democracy.
All right, then Zen's gonna carefully put it down. He's like, all right, everyone back up from it.
Like one step back.
No, maybe a little bit more in case it explodes.
Okay, 2
He's gonna
steps back.
put it on the ground.
Alistair goes all the way to the other side.
Cover behind a pillar.
Cat, real quick. My map went away. How do I open that back up?
Um,
On your character sheet, in the top left corner, there's like a little, like, circle looking thing. It says "Find Token." Click that.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's useful.
All right, so he's gonna send back here. He's gonna set it down.
Oh, you're setting it in the center?
No, he's gonna set it back
Where it was? Okay.
here.
Gotcha.
He's gonna point at his one end and goes, "I'm going to smash it. I want all of you to be prepared and do not attack unless it's hostile. Because if it does want to be friendly, then let's not piss it off."
Okay, but based on how its kids were acting, I don't think it's gonna be friendly.
I don't. Either way, I don't want to piss it off, but we don't have to. And
You
before
got this.
before he shoots it, he's gonna just pull out a small amulet and pray to Elios. Like,
How close am I to the rope?
A lot of cowards in this party.
all right. So what are you doing to smash it?
he is going to use his cantrip ability, Firebolt, and shoot it.
Okay. So you raise your wand, and a bolt of fire erupts from the wand and heads straight towards the urn. And you see this cascade of clay pieces just shatter across the cellar. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
So this is only a 3-hour session because people have
Yeah.
lives and need sleep. And we start a little bit later. But yeah, that is where we're going to end tonight's session. I thank you all for joining us for the very first episode of The Tides of the Fallen Kingdom. Join us next week, same day, same time, Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, I think.
Yep.
Is the translation this time of year.
Yep.
Where we will pick this up. Selkis, also known as Mina, will regale us with the recap of tonight's session. If you're interested in more D&D from the Choose Your Roll channel, be sure to stop by and check us out this Saturday for the next episode of the Far and Wide campaign. You can also find us on YouTube at Choose Your Roll for all of the previous aired episodes of the Far and Wide campaign and the One Piece Endless Horizon campaign. This is where I ask all of my players to kindly say goodnight to the chat.
Good
And
night.
we will
Night.
see
Night.
you
Night
next
to the
time.
chat.
All right, chat.
Real quick.
And remember,
Session Zero is out on YouTube, so if you want to watch that, go watch it.
and with that, remember, choose your role carefully.
Here, let me tuck you in, chat.
I'm not giving a kiss goodnight. I'm sorry.
I will.